I did a video a few years ago about how to balance your yin-yang energy. And it talks about how, in my example that I use, so if I refer to this, you'll understand why, I've got 10 tokens, 10 energy tokens on the table in front of me in the video. 5 yin, which is like your rest, recharge, relax, the sort of slower paced stuff, and 5 yang, which are the more energizing, getting things done, working towards your goals, hitting deadlines, all these things. I say in it, when you're spending your yin tokens, whatever that might look like for you, it might be going for a walk, it might be doing yoga, it might be having a lie-in, seeing your friends, might be not seeing your friends, whatever relaxation looks like to you, do that. It's so important to recognize which type of rest we need in order to replenish our energy levels, because depending on what your nervous system is feeling when you're in that state of burnout or heading towards burnout or just a bit knackered, choosing something that's going to keep it in that state of so let's talk about them. We've got like a happy middle ground here. Okay, so a healthy nervous system kind of bounces around the middle. You've got fight or flight up here, freeze or fawn down here, and they're all needed. Okay, they're all absolutely essential to keep us alive. So it's not about avoiding fight or flight and avoiding freeze or fawn and just staying in the middle. That wouldn't work. The idea, the goal, I guess, is to be to kind of float around the middle, and then as and when something comes up in life where maybe we go to cross the road and a bus comes around the corner, it's like, oh, our body responds in a way to keep us safe. Nervous system moves into that fight or flight, obviously in that case flight, because you're not going to fight the bus. We step back, heart rate comes down, we're a bit like, oh, that was a close one, and then we go on with our day. Okay, so we need fight or flight. Equally, we need freeze or fawn, because it's a way to, basically the body produces chemicals and things like that so that we don't feel pain. Okay, so if you think of a gazelle in the not in the desert, where do they live? On safari, but I can't think of the word, like on the plains, and a zebra comes to take down this gazelle and you see it playing dead, it'll actually get up and run off a little bit later. It's kind of played dead, it's frozen, so that it doesn't feel the pain when the zebra is attacking it. Okay, and then all being well, for the gazelle anyway, the zebra doesn't complete the kill and then the gazelle can run off. Okay, so we need the freeze and the fawn, we need the fight and the flight. So back to the yin and the yang thing, okay, and when we're burnt out and what kind of rest to choose. If we choose an activity that is kind of just going to exacerbate or prolong that state, so let's say, for example, we're really tired, we've got no energy, or we've just been really busy, we might not even be completely burnt out, we've just done it, but we kind of still feel a bit wired, and we've got all this energy. We think, it's like, so I'm going to go for a run, I need to burn this energy off, I can't settle, I can't sit still, I am tired but I can't sit still, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to do this, I'm going to go out for a run, whatever it might be. What we're doing there is we're kind of bringing our activity levels up to meet our adrenaline levels, rather than slowing things down a bit to soothe the nervous system, to bring all those stress levels down, to bring ourselves away from the fight or flight back towards that healthy range. And you do it gently, So perhaps in that situation, rather than going out for a run, it might be doing a yoga class, or going for a walk, even not everyone likes yoga. So doing something that's still using a bit of energy and there's still some movement involved, so the body's not completely shocked into stillness and expected to stay there, but it's not too agitating. Or conversely, we could be down here in freeze or fawn, a bit detached, a bit dissociated, and we think, I'm just going to do something really chill, I'm going to do a yoga class, I'm going to sit and meditate for an hour. Whilst that can be fantastic, it could also sometimes be that we're tuning out even more, we're detaching, dissociating even more. So in those situations, it could actually be quite helpful that we do something that bit more energizing to bring us back up from the dissociated, detached state, up towards that middle ground. When I'm saying in that other video, spend your yin tokens, can you tell what kind of activity your body's calling for in that moment. So most people have got like a range of things that they like to do. If we're not choosing something that's working with our body in that moment, so if we don't know what our body's asking for at that time, we could actually be doing, I don't want to say we're doing more harm than good, but perhaps not resting and recharging as much as we hope we would be, doing everything right and doing all these things, but are we doing them at the right times? So when you're spending your yin tokens, be mindful of what you're choosing at what time and how that's going to affect your body. Okay, so if you're thinking, well, how the hell do I know? I don't know, I just do these things because I like them. The somatics work that I do now is all about this, and I do it because I was so burnt out, I just couldn't function anymore, basically. So the somatics work that I teach, I just harp on about it all the time because it's just so transformative. It's unreal. I'm busier now, I'm more productive now than I've probably ever been, and I've got a manageable energy level, I guess would be the way to say it. Like, I can tell if I'm getting a bit tired, so I take the rest kind of before I really need it, and then I don't need to take as much of it, and then I can just get back on with what I was doing. It sounds so simple. Why do we all struggle so much to do it? I've created a fantastic freebie, which is for, I've called it Busy and Burnt Out Quick Fix 5-Day Reset Guide. So it's not just for busy and burnt out people, though. I think everyone can benefit from it, to be honest. It's very actionable. It's like snippets, quick fixes, you know, a few minutes here, a few minutes there that you can just dip in and out of through the day. Just read the email of the morning, it's very short. A guided meditation and a like very, very short somatic video, things that you can do before you even get out of bed, while you're stood in the queue at the shops, or while you're making your tea, or just like really easy to fit into your existing routine. It's not adding to it at all. So if you're interested in seeing that, just to get a little bit of a taste of, hold on, well, what kind of rest could I be doing? Like, what else is there? How do I know? This will give you little segues into that to explore it. So if you'd like to get it, it's completely free. Then I'll put the link below this video, and it can be in your inbox immediately, and you can start using it straight away. So I hope that was helpful, and I will speak to you again soon.